Hello everyone, it is Mike here, and welcome to another tournament matchup between Marcus and the Iron Taylor. So this is going to be a good one for sure. I will say this, before we get started. I did notice it was too late by the time, but I think Iron Taylor and Robert T have a duplicate. There's a duplicate, so I'll let it fly as long as I can, and then I may have to make some adjustments. But since they're not facing each other, I won't on this one. It is Scorpion, and it looks like we're starting off with Han Solo here. So yeah, it is Marcus versus the Iron Taylor, 15 versus 15, and it is going to be a good one. And we're starting off with Han Solo. And yeah, this tournament's going to be a lot of fun as usual. It's always nice because you can get so much done. You can get so much done with these. And Neo is number 2, so we're going to have a movie character showdown to kick things off between these two. Two science fiction, completely different from one another. And I'm telling you, at the time I saw the first Matrix, I wasn't into it, and now watching it, it's a masterpiece. I think at the time I watched it for the first time, I was a lot younger and I didn't understand the whole concept of the Matrix. And now I know for a fact that the Matrix is real. You can relate it to everyday life, basically, which is crazy now looking at it. But at the time I wasn't an adult, so I just didn't understand it. But now I completely do. But it is going to be Marcus versus Iron here. And, yeah, we'll see if Marcus's luck will be good. We all know 2K does not like him. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. And Bizarro's number 3. And Han Solo with the drop kick there. Look at Han Solo throwing in some strikes. And Darth Maul is number 4. So Darth Maul, of course, we got some Star Wars people in here. Darth Maul is one of my favorites. All-time favorite. Looking at both teams, they stack up nicely. No, actually, it was okay, Marcus has. So it's Marcus and Robert T with the same person. That was my fault. I thought it was Iron, but it's Marcus and Robert T have the same person. And David Martinez is number 5 from the Cyberpunk show, which I still haven't watched. I've heard nothing but great things, but I'm going to wait a little while before I get my Netflix back, especially until the writer's strike is over. At the time I'm doing this, it's still going on, so there's none of my favorite shows are going to be back anytime soon. By the time they have Stranger Things, those kids will be in the nursing home for the final season. And number 6 is Principal McVicker from Beavis and Butthead. Shredder's number 7. Bizarro always does good in these, so we'll see how far he can go. He's one of the people you have to watch out for and see how good he's going to perform. And Scorpion's number 8. And yeah, Scorpion's the duplicate that's on 2 different teams as of now. I hope he's not on any more. I really, like, when I did the picks, I gotta admit, I didn't pay attention that good. Because there's a couple times I caught myself almost doing a duplicate. And you just gotta be careful. And look at this double choke slam. The Principal and Bizarro working together. Imagine that. And look at the, oh man. The Principal definitely doesn't like Martinez. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that because I like Cyberpunk a lot, and I also need to play it. But I just cannot get into these games that take too long. And I've been playing older games. And Scorpion's been eliminated, so that is going to be a loss for Marcus. So I'm going to have to, as they're eliminated, I will tell you what team they're a part of. I'm going to have to keep track. For some reason, I bought this little notebook. It's so little. It's like, why did I do this to myself? Because now it's like all the words are just put together, and it's like, really? And Han Solo's been eliminated. Bizarro gets him. So that's another loss for Marcus. And he started off with 2 on his team. And looking at it, yeah, I see some 2K is definitely going against him. Oh, wow. Looking at this list, I'm trying to see how many Iron has. And I think it's only like, wow. Yeah, I think he only has like 1 in here. Maybe 2. Cyborg's number 9. Yeah, he's got 2 in here. But still, it's not a good start for Team Marcus, for sure. And the Principal, he's a big guy, but his overall is extremely low. He's got an extremely low overall. In order to be in a tournament, you have to have an 80 or higher. And he's got an 82. Basically, the rule is, if you're below an 80, I'll set it for you, depending on who you are. And, certain people I'll give a Lesnar moveset. Some people I'll give, Kofi. It just depends on, I try to match up what I think best fits them. But it's always over an 80. So, if I download someone and they're a 99 or 100, they stay that way. If they're an 82, they stay that way. So that's how the rules work. So, and some people, they're 100s, they don't deserve 100s, and some people are 82s, don't deserve that. And Darth Maul is going to take care of this Principal. So he is finished. And that is going to be a loss for Marcus. Yep. And we got Frank the Bunny in the house. I like old Frank. And there goes Darth Maul. And that is going to be a loss for Marcus. So 4 already. And Ronnie's got none. So I don't think 2K's being nice to Marcus. Which is, oh, there goes Frank the Bunny. And that's going to be a loss for Iron. So that's his first loss. And Shredder with the strike there. And Martinez, he's not doing too bad. I think he's 100. I think he has 100 overall. So, I don't know how tough he is, actually. But he doesn't look that tough compared to some of these other people. And Cyborg stays in, and Static Shock is number 11. Look at Cyborg, some strikes there. Shredder just slapped Bizarro and just backhanded him in the air. And Darkman is number 12. I think this is the first time he's ever been in a tournament. And like I said, it is not looking good for Team Marcus at all. Here. Maybe it'll even out, but I'm telling you, a lot of people have already arrived on his team. And there goes Shredder. So that's going to be a loss. Man, I got to watch how I write this stuff. You know, it's just, I made it more confusing for Iron. And Martinez, man, I'm telling you, he's taking everyone out. He's doing really good. And Darkman is going to be a loss for Marcus. So he's already up to 5. If my... Yeah, the way it looks like more, actually. Static is done. And that is going to be a loss for Iron. Bizarro's still in this. I'm telling you, Martinez is doing a really good job, too. The Cyberpunk kid. I need to play Cyberpunk. I played it before, and it, you know, I just didn't have the patience. But I did love Johnny Silverhand. He was pretty awesome. And there goes Martinez. So his luck is over, and that is going to be a loss. I made this super hard for myself. For Marcus. I knew it was Marcus, I just couldn't find his name, and as soon as I can't find a name, I'm like, oh goodness. Oh goodness. And we got Kilgrave in the house. Because I've had one time, I'll tell you, it was a really bad experience. I got to like 25 minutes in, and there was somebody that wasn't on the list. Oh man, I was heated. It's actually hard to do it. It's hard to do unless you look at someone else's team, and for some reason, it's still hard to do. It's very hard. And Spider Noir is number 15. So we are halfway through. Oh man, what a kick. Bizarro with a nice push off. And Iron Man is number 16. You got the Doom Slayer here, or the Asterisk Slayer, because nobody can say Doom. I don't know why. That doesn't even make sense. If they're thinking of a certain curse word, I mean, they're 2 letters off. So, I don't even get why they would think that. And even that word's not that bad, you know. And Keen is here, number 17. I love Keen. Keen is definitely my favorite. Sometimes I say this wrong. Tekken character. I want to say Tekken for some reason. And, maybe I'm still saying it wrong. I don't know. I don't care. Okay? I'm done with the mispronunciations. You know, if you think I'm so bad at pronouncing names, tell me how to pronounce Giannis's name. That's right. His last name. So, I try my best. That's all I can do. Iron Man taking on Spider-Man Noir and Cyborg. What's Kilgrave doing? Neo is going to get another one here. Cyborg's been eliminated, and that is a loss for Marcus, so he's up to 7. Iron has 3. If my calculations are correct. Sometimes I miss a person. But we'll see if Team Marcus can get back into this one. There's already a lot of people in. So we'll see what happens. But it looks like Iron Taylor, some of his team has come out now. Bizarro is going to be a loss for him. So Bizarro did pretty well. He did pretty good. He always does. He always does for some reason. I think some of them, how they're created, it gives them an advantage sometimes. Like, I don't know why. Because, like, the Green Lantern does really well. Bizarro does well. You know. But other people won't do good that should do good. It just doesn't make sense to me. Galactus is one of the best ones to have. And there's a couple other ones that are really good to have, too. And number 18, Tokyo Ghoul. And number 19 is Tom from Tom and Jerry, the cat. I had to write cat beside of it because sometimes you gotta be careful if it's just some common name like that and you just write Tom, you're like, what? Who in the world's Tom? So you gotta be really careful. Neo's doing good. Neo's doing good. He's been in here since number 2, actually. Wow, he's doing really good. He is the chosen one. And the Tokyo Ghoul's been eliminated, and that's going to be a loss for Iron. It looks like he got eliminated. Yeah. Yeah, Neo's doing well. He's been in here since number 2. I just noticed that. Because it was Neo at number 2, and number 1 was Han Solo, which didn't last long at all. And Kilgrave's been eliminated. So that's a loss for Iron. And now it's starting to even out some. We'll see. I mean, it's he's got 6 losses. Marcus has 7, according to my list right now. And Marcus is going to lose another one here. And he loses Tom. And Iron Man going after Spider-Man Noir. And Noir survives. Not for long. And that's going to be a loss for Iron. So, oh, wow. No, he actually made it. Really? It looked like he was done. He actually made it, so wow, I'm going to have to watch that. I already circled it. So, who knows? Watch him go all the way now. And 20 is Spencer, the lead singer of the Ice Nine Kills. If you're wondering who that is. And he's got the blood because he's a horror-themed metal band. Well, the attire, I think, is American Psycho. But, well, they always wear suits, which I always think is cool. I think it's cool to wear suits. As a band, like a heavy metal band wearing 3-piece suits. Pretty awesome. And Ken is number 21 from Barbie. So, I still haven't seen that movie. You know, I'm not in a rush. It doesn't look bad. I'd watch it. I'd give it a chance. It is not my cup of tea. I'm not going to rush to the theater and watch it, but as good as it did, it's actually a surprise that I haven't. Keen is done, and Spencer tried to sneak up on Noir. So King is a loss for Iron. So I think it's about a tie now. And Sid is 22. So I think both teams have lost 8, or around 8. This has just been a fantastic matchup between these teams. It didn't start off good for Marcus, but I still feel like a lot of his people have entered. They just haven't left. Neo being one of them, who continues to do well in this, despite all the stuff going on. And Iron Man eliminates the Doomslayer, and that is a big loss for Marcus. And there goes Spider-Man Noir, so I can finally mark that one off. And yeah, I think I counted it too early when I said 8-8. Like, really? But yeah, I thought he got eliminated, and then I looked up and was like, wow, he's still in. Because I guess he countered the finisher. And Bullseye is number 23. And Ken's still in it. And Sid going after Bullseye. Man, Neo is just killing it. I don't know how he survived this long. He's made it to 24, though, which is crazy. Iron Man's been in here for a while, too. And Bumblebee. I'm telling you, Team Marcus is just, they're eating it. Like, people just keep on coming out for their team. But they still have a couple people that haven't arrived yet. Oh, Spencer, come on. Really? You had to do that, Spencer? It's good thing Tony Stark has protection there. I don't even know how you didn't break your hand. And Dracula's number 25, however, it's the Nicolas Cage version from Renfield. That was a movie that came out. It was all right. It was all right. It wasn't anything great. I'll probably never watch it again, but it's not terrible. It's worth one watch if you can get it for free. And, there goes Neo. So finally, Neo has been eliminated, which is a loss for Marcus, but he really did good for his team. He lasted a while. And, made it to 24, I believe? 25? And he started at 2, and he's not a super heavyweight. Even more impressive. So he just had a good match. And he's holding his ribs. Yeah, you can tell he's been in there for a while. And Spencer, come on. Another shot. This time, Renfield won't have children. You're seeing some glitches. That's not on my end. It's actually the game does that. So, just want you to know that I'm not, it's not my fault this time. And, big counter there by Bullseye, and we're going to see who's coming in next. And it's 26 is Omega Red. Iron Man, goodness. Throwing strikes. And look at Ken's trying to get... He's going to try to get rid of Iron Man. We'll see. Iron Man's been in here for a while. I think 15 or something. Something like that. He was in the teens for sure. I don't know exactly what number, but... Who else has been in here? Ken's doing pretty good for Ken. I mean... And Spencer, another one. Goodness. Poor Renfield. Not Renfield, Dracula. The Renfield's his assistant in the movie. And there goes Ken. So Iron Man eliminates him, and that is going to be a loss for Iron. So what a DDT there by Spencer. And Bumblebee slamming Bullseye. I still need to see the Bumblebee movie. I like Bumblebee. I'm not a big Transformers fan, but I like some of it. I like Bumblebee. I also like Megatron. I just don't like... Optimus is... I'm just not a Transformers fan. I didn't grow up in the 80s, so that's probably one reason why. And then all I got was Michael Bay. And Sid is a loss for Marcus. So, according to this list, he's down to 4. The bad news is, I think about 3 of them are in here. And Spencer's finished. So, Deadpool's 27. And Rhino's 28. Wow. And there's someone that hasn't even arrived yet that could cause major problems. So, but looking at it, it's close. It's still a close one. It didn't start off that close, but it's kind of bounced back, right now, it looks like there's only a 1 difference. So it's not as bad as that it started out to be. And Darkseid's 29. That's the big player. At 29. Oh man, that is a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. To come in at 29 as Darkseid and Rhino. I believe was 28 or 27. Like that's just a nightmare. And we got a lot of super heavyweights in here now. But it looks like Team Marcus will have number 30. So he does have that going for him. And there goes Dracula. Nick Cage is Dracula, yeah. Just out of here. I'm just not a big fan of Nick Cage. And I think it's about a tie now. We still haven't gotten number 30. I'd have to count them. Yeah, I think it's a tie. Yeah, it's a tie. It's a 4v4. So it at the end, it evened out. So, number 30 still not in here. Of course, he will be arriving soon. He's not a bad pick. He's not as great as some of these other people in here, but it's a 4v4, so 2K redeemed itself. And look at it. Oh, man, look at the headbutt. Iron Man's the one to beat right now. He's been in the longest. But some of these guys are super fresh. 28, 29. Yeah, you know, you have Darkseid coming in really late into this. And Rhino as well. But Bumblebee and Omega Red, you know, I don't see Bullseye making it. Or any of... I think it's going to come down to a super heavyweight. Or number 30, because, you know, you never bet against number 30. And it's going to be Katana Man. So he's not the best pick, especially compared to some of these other people, but he's not too bad either. So Katana Man is here, and oh my goodness, look at Iron Man. Machine versus Machine, and Bumblebee's been eliminated, or Human slash Machine. And Bumblebee's going to be a loss for Marcus, who is now down to 3. Iron Taylor's got 4. Still close, though. Oh, man, and a nice counter there by Rhino. And Omega Red is finished. Wow. And that's going to... Iron Man with another one. Goodness. And that's going to be a loss for Marcus. So now he's down to 2 people, I believe. Yep, 2. He lost his 2 super heavyweights. And look at Darkseid here with the choke slam. Iron Man's the one to beat. He's gotten a few eliminations, and he's been in here the longest. And look at this double choke slam on Katana Man. And Bullseye, oh, may have gotten saved by Rhino. That's Marvel villains working together. Not for long, though. You never save anyone in the Rumble. It's no mercy in the Rumble. And Katana Man, I'm telling you, look at Iron Man. Another one. Yep. Oh my goodness. And Marcus is down to 1. He's got Bullseye. It is not looking good. And the 4v4 went to 4v1. So things are not looking good, as number 30 has been eliminated. Which I never root for number 30. You know, sometimes they win, they go a streak and win all kinds of things, and I just can't stand it. It burns me up. Just literally burns me up. Especially when it's like a loser at number 30. And they just have all the work cut out for them. And it's just so super embarrassing. I just don't... Oh my goodness, he's got Darkseid on the ropes. Oh, no way. Darkseid's been eliminated, and that is a big loss. Deadpool did it. Wow. That was a giant loss for Iron. Of course, he's got, you know, Marcus only has I would say less than 25% chance, even though it's a technically 25%, but I don't know. Yeah, he still got Rhino though. Rhino's going to be a big problem, but Iron Man's been on a crazy roll, and Deadpool, I mean, he eliminated Darkseid, so I think Rhino may get Deadpool here. He's got the strength advantage, and yeah, Deadpool's done. So Iron only has 2 left, and Marcus has Bullseye still. Bullseye's been saved a couple times. Uh-oh, maybe not. And oh, nice attempt by Bullseye. It was a good try. That would have been a game changer. He tried to charge, but you can't charge a Rhino. Literally. No pun intended. I mean, but Rhino did have to counter, so it wasn't even like he missed. And he's tapping out, but that's not going to matter. We're down to 3 Marvel characters. Oh, man. Bullseye. Oh, no way. Oh, what? Okay, that was the weirdest elimination ever. It's like Iron Man got in the way, and Team Marcus has been eliminated. That was weird. That was a weird counter. So much for Team Marcus. Iron Taylor wins this one, but we're still down to 2. And Iron Man, he has been excellent. But can he stop a charging Rhino? He's eliminated some key players. Oh, he's got it. Awesome. Awesome win. He started in the teens. I think it was 15, 16, 17, around there. Oh, man, that was an impressive win. He had multiple eliminations, including on super heavyweights. Iron Man, you're going to WrestleMania. He deserves it. I'll give him credit. He's going, especially, like, you saw who was left. Bumblebee, who else? Omega Red, Rhino, Darkseid. He survived all of it. So, definitely a WrestleMania. Definitely a WrestleMania for Tony Stark. He deserves it. He deserves it for all the sacrifices that he has made. And that was just an excellent victory. Excellent victory. And he wins. So it looks like Team Iron Taylor will move to the next Elite 8. Marcus has been eliminated. 2K wasn't that bad near the end. It made it even. But, you know, I'm surprised who won. I didn't expect this winner. I expected Darkseid or maybe Rhino to take it. But, yeah, this was kind of a shocker. And I'm glad to see someone outside of number 30 or 28 or 29 win. I always love that. And it's even better when it's in the teens. Neo did a great job. You got to give him credit. Started out at number 2. I think he lasted to 24, 25. And that was really impressive as well for Team Marcus. And that really helped his team. But in the end, Iron Taylor takes it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And stay tuned because we have more of the tournament left. So I'll see you all later.